Washington Avenue, then turn right onto Memorial Drive.
I can't believe that little place is close.
The second full day of our trip was going to be another long push. We were headed for Lamar, Colorado, a distance of 772 miles or about 11 hours of driving time. However, since we were so close to Route 66, we decided to head southwest to visit a few spots along the historic route, including Uranus, Missouri, and the historic Ribbon Road south of Miami, Oklahoma. As we were heading out of St. Louis, though, we were already making plans to return to see more of the area around the arch.
One right under the thing we've been watching the whole time.
Continue on I-44 for 1.5 miles.
There we go. Jermaine driving on old Route 66.
Right by the cemetery.
About 90 miles southwest of St. Louis, we came to our first stop of the day, Cuba, Missouri, which is known as the town where art meets history in the Route 66 Mural City, where 12 outdoor murals depict scenes from national and local history. Cuba is also home to the Fanning Outpost and Feed Store and the world's largest rocking chair. 40 miles later, we turned off Interstate 44 again and onto Old Route 66 to visit the small, unincorporated town of Devil's Elbow, Missouri. After about 3 miles on Route 66, we turned onto Teardrop Road, which brought us to the Devil's Elbow Bridge, which holds a special place in Route 66 history. It is one of only 2 bridges left on the route that feature a dogleg. The other is the Chain of Rocks Bridge north of St. Louis, but the Devil's Elbow Bridge is the only one that's still open to traffic. In 1923, as part of the improvement of State Highway 14, this 585-foot steel truss bridge was constructed over a tight meander in the Big Piney River. This type of meander is known as a devil of an elbow. In 1926, Highway 14 was renumbered as U.S. Highway 66, and the following year, Walter E. Graham established a post office a quarter mile south of the bridge. After Route 66 was decommissioned in 1985, the bridge's maintenance became the responsibility of Pulaski County. The bridge was eventually closed to traffic, but in 2002, county commissioners initiated a program to rehabilitate the bridge, and after extensive work, it was reopened to traffic on May 22, 2014. 3 years later, multiple properties in the area were listed as the Devil's Elbow Historic District, which is part of the National Park Service National Registry of Historic Places program. Upon leaving Devil's Elbow, we headed for what is probably the most snicker-inducing location on all of Route 66, the Fudge Factory in Uranus, Missouri.
So we gotta walk around in here. The funk yard. Oh my God, this is hysterical.
Are you ready to enter?
Enter.
Let's enter Uranus.
What?
One cannot explain all the stuff you can find in Uranus. You just have to go up there and see for yourself. Our final stop on Route 66 was at the section called the Ribbon Road Sidewalk Highway near Miami, Oklahoma. Completed in 1922, this 15.46-mile section of the route runs between Miami and Afton and is the only remaining 9-foot-wide section of original pavement on the old Route 66 system, which was taken out of service in 1937. Today, this piece of the route is on the National Register of Historic Places.
This amazes me down here. Oh man, look at that cloud. Oswego. I wonder how old that place is. Look at this place.
We would have loved to have stayed on Route 66, but it was getting late in the evening, and our hotel in Lamar was still over 450 miles away. So in the words of the great Jerry Reed, it was time to put the hammer down and give it hell. Once we were westbound and down on Route 400 and later Route 50, we were treated to the sprawling beauty of the Kansas plains and a gorgeous sunset as we contemplated what Day 3 would bring.